And now our first weather update as Wednesday quickly approaches us. Maria, what do we have in store?
Good evening, Edna. It's hard to believe that we're already in the middle of the week, entering the second half of the work week, and those hot temperatures continue dominating across the Rio Grande Valley. In fact, we are still expecting above average temperatures to continue for the remainder of this week. Taking a look at what we currently have right now across the RGV and along the border area, some cloud coverage still developing across the area, but we should stay pretty dry and calm for the course of tonight, keeping in mind that we could still be seeing isolated showers for the next 24 hours. If you plan to head out to South Padre for tomorrow, Wednesday, or perhaps on Thursday, expecting highs in the upper 80s. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies across the coastal region with breezy conditions, wind speeds at around 15 miles per hour. Keeping in mind as well, because these hot temperatures and triple-digit heat index values are going to continue, a heat exhaustion can lead to a heat stroke. So to avoid this, it's important that you monitor your symptoms: confusion, thirst, weakness, heavy sweating. And due to that, it's important that you stay very hydrated and that you seek a cool place to protect yourself from this aggressive heat. Of course, we will talk about those temperatures and much more in my full weather forecast coming up. Hot temperatures with minimal rain chances are still expected across South Texas for the next several days. We'll talk all about it in my full weather forecast coming right up. Thank you for staying with us right here on Fox News. Maria Perez with your full weather forecast. Another hot afternoon across the Rio Grande Valley, and this is expected to continue for the remainder of the work week. So we have to be prepared with this aggressive heat that we've been experiencing across the area. So just a quick summary of what we had this afternoon. We hit a high of 101, stayed right above that average mark of 100 degrees. Record high in 2023 was 105. So we weren't too far away from reaching that record high. Still very warm out there if you are expected to head out your door. 87 degrees is that current temperature right now in the city of McAllen. Partly cloudy skies, and we have a heat index of 95 degrees. And as we head into the overnight hours, we are expected to drop just a bit more. Overnight lows will stay mainly in the high 70s, especially from Hidalgo to Stark County. A few isolated showers cannot be completely ruled out through the course of this evening. That being said, Storm Prediction Center is still keeping us under a marginal risk for severe weather. If you notice, it's only for central and eastern Stark County, moving into Hidalgo, Willacy, and Cameron for tomorrow. So not everyone will see showers tomorrow, so keep that in mind. Future track radar tomorrow is indicating during the early afternoon hours from 12 to 4 p.m. is the time frame where we could be seeing some of this activity across the area. What is not going to change for us are those triple-digit heat index values. Tomorrow we have a heat index of 106, even hotter as we head into the second half of this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, even the weekend, 109 to 110. Sunday, 111 degrees. Plenty of sunshine in the forecast for the next few days. So stay hydrated, but also have that sunblock with you, especially if you are headed out to South Padre Island for the next few days. So tomorrow it is going to be a very hot afternoon. McAllen hitting a high of 102, 101 for Mission. Cameron County is staying mainly in the high 90s along the coastal region with 88 degrees for South Padre, and also very similar conditions across the Lone Star State, staying in the upper 90s for San Antonio. Houston, 91 degrees, plenty of sunshine, triple digits for El Paso and Lubbock tomorrow afternoon. So let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. We aren't going to see much change for the next 5 to 7 days. That is, triple digits will stick around all through Sunday. Perhaps on Monday could be kicking off the week with temperatures in the upper 90s, and rain chances are expected to return as early as Tuesday of next week. 50 to 70% chance is what we're expecting. Of course, count on me to always keep you informed. Keep in mind that tomorrow afternoon we could still be seeing a few isolated showers right here in the Rio Grande Valley. Have a great evening. Stay with us. We've got much more.
And now one last look at weather. Can you believe that? Middle of the week.
Middle of the week.
The week just flies by.
It's flying by so fast, and it's still very hot out there. aren't going to take a break from those triple digits. And let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. As I mentioned, no break from this aggressive heat, we could say, because the heat index values as we head into the weekend, in fact, could be reaching 109 to 112 degrees. So very dangerous temperatures. Make sure that you stay very hydrated, seek a place with proper cooling, and also monitor the most vulnerable people, elderly, our kids, also pregnant women are also under this vulnerable group. So it's important to stay protected.
And before we say goodnight, we invite you to follow Fox News on our social media pages to stay up to date with the latest news and weather information in the Rio Grande Valley. Just hit the like and follow button on RGV Fox socials. And thank you for joining us. As you can see, the weather's going to be nice and toasty for the rest of the week. But make sure you stay hydrated. This was Fox News, Rio Grande Valley. And stay with us for Entertainment Tonight coming up next. Bye.